Money works for one reason. Everyone agrees to pretend it works. In King Severin's kingdom, that agreement had lasted for generations. A silver coin with the king's face could buy bread, oil, a place to sleep. Until the king began changing the story inside the coin. This is an early 1500s-style kingdom. Busy ports, guild markets, foreign traders, where trust travels faster than ships. Severin wasn't trying to be evil. He was trying to survive. War had drained the treasury. Court expenses never stopped. And tax collectors returned with the same warning. The people can't give more. So the king chose the quiet option. He told the mint to stretch the silver. Same stamp, same face, same value in law, less silver inside. At first, nobody noticed. The coins looked familiar. They clinked the same. Merchants accepted them. Soldiers were paid. The palace stayed bright. Then memory began to notice patterns. A goldsmith scraped a coin and saw pale metal beneath. A spice merchant weighed a handful and frowned. A foreign trader tested one and pushed it back. "I'll take silver by weight," he said, "or gold, or goods." That was the first crack. Because when outsiders stop trusting your coin becomes a local language, and local languages don't buy imports. Severin heard complaints and doubled down. More coins, more announcements, more threats against rumors. But threats don't repair belief. They advertise fear. Soon, better coins disappeared. Real silver was hoarded. Only the weaker coins stayed in circulation. Merchants protected themselves. Prices rose. Extra coins were demanded. Every payment was weighed in public. Trade didn't explode. It tightened. And then the agreement finally snapped. A customer offered a coin to a baker. The baker held it up to the light, looked at the king's face, and said quietly, "Not this one." The line behind the customer went silent. Because everyone understood, the baker wasn't refusing a coin. He was breaking the spell. By noon it spread. Butchers refused. Cloth sellers refused. Carpenters refused. Not as politics, as survival. And Severin still didn't understand. He thought money was law. He didn't see money was consent. Severin sent guards to the markets. He thought force could restore trust. So merchants were threatened. A few were dragged away to make examples. For one afternoon, it looked like the king had won. Bread sold. Coins moved. People stayed quiet. But underneath, the market learned a new truth. If the king has to force it, it isn't money anymore. That night, trade didn't stop. It rerouted. In back rooms, merchants used silver by weight. Foreign coins appeared. Barter returned. Credit moved only between trusted names. The official market became theater. The real economy went underground. And once that happens, a kingdom loses more than revenue. It loses visibility. The treasury filled with coins, but those coins bought less. Supplies vanished. Suppliers demanded foreign silver. Ship captains refused contracts. The army complained their pay couldn't feed families. Severin tried decrees, fixed prices, punishments, laws declaring the coin worth the same. But value doesn't obey decrees. Value obeys trust. Then came the message that chilled the palace. "Majesty, the port is refusing our coin." Not one merchant. The port. The place where the kingdom touched the world. And you cannot arrest a market. Because a market is not a person. It's a decision made by thousands at once. Soon, the refusal became public. A merchant held a royal coin up and said, "This is not payment. This is a promise already broken." Heads nodded. Not because people wanted rebellion, because they wanted to live. And that's how kings lose kingdoms. Not with a sword at the gate, but with a coin at the counter. You can stamp your face on metal, but you can't stamp belief into people. The day markets refused the king's money was the day the kingdom ended.